teach academics and check it out, because cut these motherfucking checks, Birdman, okay? Mr. Sandusky, make sure you cut these checks. Now, let me tell you this, because we heard the same story from artist to artist when it comes to Cash Money. We heard it from Tyga, and now we're even hearing it from Turk. Basically, this is generations of fuckery when it comes to not paying artists. Now, they all got the same story. They say, yeah, we were on, it was popping, yeah, we were getting show money, but we don't get no type of royalties, right? So some lawsuits got filed against Birdman, including Lil Wayne suing for Young Money and also for himself, and he said $51 million. But Turk also said, man, listen, I ain't getting no royalties either. So he sued for 1.3. Now, the good thing about it is that we just got news that Turk requested that the judge cancel this entire lawsuit because he got a settlement out of court by Birdman. Essentially, Birdman's actually paying up. Now, they came to a settlement, and he alerted the judge to, hey, we could get rid of this lawsuit because I'm good. And if you guys don't know why he sued for 1.3 million, it's been a while, but I'll tell you why, okay? Apparently, he said he was involved in about 80 songs, okay, that he either created, wrote, or recorded, and including songs like We on Fire and I Need a Hot Girl, which were pretty decent-sized songs, and he's saying he never got paid. Now, he said they also neglected to register like 34 of his songs with the Copyright Office, which means he couldn't get paid royalty because he wasn't even registered as the correct copyright owner. Now, it's safe to say he was only getting show money, and I've told you many times before, when you sign to any label, okay, especially a major label, the label is responsible for monetizing your material. That's your songs. So they're essentially the owner of your song. You basically sign away the rights to your music to them, but in exchange for that, they're supposed to take your music, supposed to monetize it. They could license it all over the place. They could sell it to fans, and then they're supposed to give you a big chunk of what comes in. Now, if they're not doing that, they're pretty much tell you, hey, we're just going to take all this money and you could get hot with your buzz and go do shows, okay? Now, Turk obviously isn't that hot these days, okay? Actually, he's ice cold. But he did claim he was owed $1.3 million, and I think that's pretty much accurate. Now, if I had to guess, because they settled out of court, which means, of course, if it's a settlement, it's something that's not on the record. However, I would probably say the settlement was probably for less than 1.3. If you're going to sue, you're going to sue for the maximum. And if we had to make an educated guess, he probably got from anywhere over $500,000 to around maybe 1 million or so. Okay, I think that would be a fair assessment. Now, as I said, Turk did give an interview to All Hip Hop a couple months ago, and he was talking about why he actually got fucked in his contract and never got really paid. He said, listen, I was a teenager back then, fresh out the projects. There are things we ain't know coming into the game as a youngster. Throughout the years of reading, researching, and seeing the numbers ain't adding up, I was like, oh yeah, something's going on. Now, this is the exact reason why for anybody, if you're a musician, actually if you're in entertainment at all, you need an entertainment lawyer and a good manager, okay? Because they're going to make sure all your I's are dotted, all your T's are crossed, because when it comes to getting paid, you're never hot forever. When it comes to getting residuals, which a lot of artists live off, if you can't get that, it's not going to be a good situation. So salute to Turk. I'm glad that he got paid. And hey, we'll see what happens from here. This could be a good sign for Lil Wayne. Because if you guys don't know, Lil Wayne has changed his tune, or Tunchi has changed his tune while talking about Birdman. If you guys don't remember the interview that I put up not too long ago, he was talking about Birdman, still calling him Pops and everything. Maybe they're working it out in the background. Maybe he gets a settlement too. He's asking for 51. I ain't think he get no 51. I ain't cutting no $51 million checks, okay? Maybe he gets like 25. And whatever the case is, if it's going to be a settlement, both parties got to be happier unless the judge is going to decide. So hopefully they come to some type of agreement. So listen, it's very well possible that you'll see Lil Wayne and Birdman back together before the year is over. Shit's crazy. This shit might be WWE, man. I'm telling you. It's all about the money. Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like. This is my new page. Make sure you guys subscribe. Really appreciate you guys. I'm out.